Hello guys, welcome to online web tutor presented by Prophetic Solutions team. I am Sanjay. In this video session, we are going to see something like add more options by using jQuery to our HTML page. And this is our fifth video sessions of smart programming tricks for beginners. And in the past 4 video sessions, we have seen so many programming tricks in easy steps. Starting with our chatbox to form validations and many more things we have seen. In this video session, we will see something like add more options in jQuery. Have a look of a finished product that we would like to actually make. As you can see, suppose it's a form, okay? And here is an option for add more. Means if you want to add more than one email address, then by clicking on this button, just click on that. As you can see, another box appears, okay? Click on another. So suppose I am giving an email address of like this abc1@gmail.com, and here is something like def@gmail.com, and if we want to add more than one emails, then just click on that. So here we can see add more options we have made for this form, and if you want to remove, just click on close button. Close. So how easy it is going. If we want to add some more emails to this form, just click on add more, and if you want to close this email address, just close. Okay, so we want to make in this video session something like that. Okay guys, so just back to our folder where we have made the file for that. Here is the file that we have made to our code, addmore.html. Just click on edit notepad++. This is the code that we have written so far for our HTML page. Okay guys, just run this file. As we see, this is the form that we have made so far. Just click on add more. Nothing happens because we haven't coded so far to add more than one email address. See, we would like to add the jQuery code for that to add more than one email address while clicking on add more button. And as you can see, this is the simple form by using Bootstrap. Here is the classes, as you can see, row, container, it's call sm12, call sm4. These all classes provided by the Bootstrap file, as you can see. So this is the simple HTML page that we have made by using Bootstrap. Now we are going to add our dynamic generation of add more options. Means when we click on add more button, then it append another email address to our form. Okay, so just give an ID because we want that when someone clicks on add more, just inspect this element. When someone clicks on add more button, then we need to append our next email address column under this section. Okay guys, so we need that when someone clicks on add more button, then we need to add another row into the row section. This is one row, call sm12. So when someone clicks on add more button, then we need to append one more row into this class, means into this div. Back to our code. So now we want that when someone clicks on this button, let's give an ID for that. ID, it's add more button. So this is the ID that we have given, and now we want that when someone clicks on this button, then a row will be appended to this div. Okay guys, let's give an class for this. Suppose more email div. Okay, so we have to bind this ID with an event handler. Just make copy of that, copy this ID, go to script section, and here is the code that we need to write. So document.on, click, here is the jQuery selector, and here is the function. This is the simple syntax guys provided by jQuery file, which actually this is an event handler. Means when we click on this ID, Means this is the ID jQuery selector for our button. As you can see, add more button, this is the ID. So when someone clicks on this ID, then what we do, we need to write the code inside this section. So just declare var HTML. So we need that when someone clicks, then the HTML form, some like call sm12, div email address, call sm4, email, div sm4, just paste it here, and finally div, and one more div that we have left, div. So if you're not understanding guys what's going here, I will explain in a little bit. Just copy the states and paste it here. This is the HTML section guys that we have appended to this variable, because actually what we want that when someone clicks, go to our browser, when someone clicks on this button, then a HTML form which contains an email address as a label, and here is a text box, just append to this row. Means this is the class actually we want to append with this row. Just copy this, actually just click on edit here, just copy this whole section and paste it here. Just click outside it. As you can see, one new row appended. So we have done by inspecting this element. We want that when someone clicks, then this row should be added programmatically dynamic way in this container. Okay, so for the sake of that, we have just copied of that HTML. Means here is the HTML actually we want to append with this class. So this is the HTML guys that we have written, as you can see here. Just making copy of that and paste inside this HTML variable. Okay, so now next step should be we have to append this content section to this div. Just refresh this page. We want that the HTML content that we have written must be appended with this row. Just copy of that, go to the section and paste it here. It's an ID class selector, append is the property of jQuery, and just you have to write HTML here. So this is the code guys that we have written. When someone clicks on this ID, this is the HTML we have to append with this class, means container. Just Ctrl S to save, refresh this page. When we click on add more button, as you can see, the row is now appended, but we want the close button in place of add more. Just we have to remove this. Here is the add more button. We have to write close between btn link, and here is something like close button. This is the ID. Now go to your browser, refresh your page, just click on add more. As you can see, it looks nice. Here is the input box where you have to enter your email address, and here is the close button. So when we click on close button, we want to close this div. Okay guys, means when we click on this close button, then this row actually should be removed from this section. So for that, we need to bind the event handler with the close event. Just click on this ID, copy of that. All we need to bind that event handler with our ID. This is the ID of button. on. This is the click event, and here is the function. Under this function we have to actually remove the entire section. Means when we suppose click on this close button, we have to remove the entire section like email address, here is the input box, and close button itself. So we need to remove this whole section of row. So to remove the section, we have a method in jQuery like remove method. So we have to remove under document. When someone clicks on that, just this dot closest, means we want that, and here is dot remove property, means when someone clicks on this close button, then we want to remove the whole section of this. So when we click on close button, the nearest section area of call SM12 should be removed. Okay guys, so when someone clicks on this close button, then the nearest call SM12, means this is the nearest actually row. When someone clicks on this div, means under this div of close button, then we have to remove this section. So when someone clicks on any of the close button inside any area, then we have to remove the whole section. To remove the whole section, just we have give a class name for that. Suppose something like it's email div. So when anyone clicks on close button of this section, then we have to remove the closest email div of this row. This is the class selector. So when someone clicks on this close button, then on clicking on close button, by default this refers to the current event. Okay guys, this div actually refers to the closest button event, and it actually finds the closest div with class email div. Means when someone clicks on button, it finds the closest div with class email div. After finding that class, it will remove from DOM element. Just Ctrl S to save. Go to your browser and refresh this page. Now let's enter some dummy values. abc@gmail.com. Click on add more, like Sanjay at 90, or now we want to remove something like abc@gmail.com. We want that this email ID should be removed from our section. Just click on close. So it is not working guys. Let me check why it is not working. Check console first. It's okay. So let me go to the editor. Let me check the code first. Okay, this is the close button. While clicking on this button, we have to remove the closest div with this class, and this is the button actually we have appended dynamically on the DOM elements. So just we cut this section from here. Here we have to write document, paste. This is why, because actually we are appending these sections dynamically while clicking on add more button. As we know that this section will be appended to our DOM when we click on this button. So all those codes actually dynamically attached with this area. So we need to write document on, means when we click on the document element of with this ID, then the nearest element of that object should be removed. Okay, so just Ctrl S to save. Go to your browser and refresh this page. Let's enter some dummy values. Add more, add more, add more. Now just click on, suppose I'm writing another email for now. Just click on close button. Here is, as you can see guys, it's working now. Here just click on close. So this is the section guys that we have seen that how can we actually add dynamic emails to our custom HTML page, and also we have seen how we can remove the sections as per our need. So as you have seen guys, this is the option actually every social website actually follows. If you are using Facebook, then you can see they also provide the option for add another email, add alternative phone number. So at that specific condition, you need to enter one or more numbers, one or more emails at those conditions. So this is the concept actually they follows, how we can actually dynamically append a div to a section area, and also how can we actually remove by clicking on this button. All these concepts guys, as we have seen, so you need to keep in your mind three things. First, while clicking on this button, you should append your HTML into this area. So just give a parent class name to this div, as I have given, as you can see, more email div. This is the first point you need to write into your mind, that we need actually a parent div where we append our HTML. This is the parent div. And what should be the HTML that we have to append? This is the HTML that you have to append into this parent div. While clicking on close button into this area, you have to remove the whole section. Means when someone clicks on close button, just scroll. When someone clicks on this close button, then you have to remove the whole section of HTML that you have written here, as you can see. So this is the code that we have to write actually to remove the section while clicking on close button. And closest is the method which actually finds the closest div with this class, and remove is the jQuery method which actually used to remove the section. So by the help of this code guys, we have seen that how can we append a dynamic HTML content to a parent div, and also we have seen how can we remove by clicking a button a whole section. So this is how simple you can implement and grow your skills while programming in HTML. Okay guys, see, this is a whole sweet code in HTML and JavaScript file. So by the help of this video session, you can grow your skills up to a higher desired level. And also guys, if you go to your YouTube, find online web tutor, then you get several resources, as you can see here we have provided. And if you are a lover of WordPress, then there are so many playlists that we have made, as you can see, like WordPress theme options development from scratch, plugin development from scratch, widget development, as well as theme development. These all video sessions guys for WordPress customization. And also if you want to learn something like Backbone.js tutorial from scratch, then this also tutorials I have provided. So these all resources you can get from online web tutor to grow your skills. So guys, I think you like this video session. So we will meet in next video session with some new tricky concept about programming tricks. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.